Hi everybody, Daniel Dummer here. I'm here bringing you today the fifth entry in my Beatitudes Reversed series. So today we're going to be looking at Matthew chapter 5, verse 7, which says, "Blessed are the merciful, for they shall receive mercy." Now at first glance that can seem like a pretty simple or basic to understand beatitude. Blessed are the merciful, for they shall receive mercy. It just seems, you get what you give. And to some degree that's true, but there is some deeper layers here that we need to understand before we really dive into this. So first of all, let's talk about the nature of mercy. Now see, this is not just surface kindness, and it's not just politeness, and it's not about enabling someone to continue in something that they shouldn't continue in. Mercy is compassion that acts. It is forgiveness when you have every right to retaliate. Mercy is kindness to the undeserving, not because they earn it, but because you were shown it first. See, mercy doesn't ignore sin. It acknowledges it and then chooses not to deliver the judgment it deserves. So God's mercy is never weakness. It's His justice, but it's restrained by His love. Now mercy is not denial. It's a surgeon's hand that cuts in order to heal, not to wound. And it sees the cancer of sin, and it still longs to restore the patient. See, mercy is the cross, and that's the place where wrath and mercy kissed, is at the cross. Psalm 145 verse 8 says, "The Lord is gracious and merciful, slow to anger, and great in loving kindness." So you see, the true beatitude here is talking about the cycle of mercy. Jesus speaks this blessing into a world of offense and retribution. He's speaking this into a culture where retaliation is what's expected. Because our flesh says they don't deserve it. But he flips it and he says, "Blessed are the merciful." Not the cold, not the vengeful, not even the justified in their bitterness, but the ones who extend what was extended to them. Because only those who show mercy will be in position to receive it when they need it. See, James chapter 2 verse 13 says, "Judgment will be merciless to the one who has shown no mercy." Mercy triumphs over judgment. Now this beatitude carries a warning in its blessing, because mercy is cyclical. If you refuse to give it, then you should not expect to receive it. That's scary, and that hits hard. So the reversal of this beatitude exposed is that would be something like, "Cursed are the merciless, for they shall be shown none." Or, if we want to take it even deeper or make it hit harder, it would be, "Cursed are those who refused to forgive, for they will face the full weight of their own guilt alone." That reversal lands with terror. The merciless becomes vessels of judgment. The unforgiving become judged. The bitter reap what they sow. They will stand before the throne and hear, "Depart from me, you who withheld what I gave freely." See, Matthew chapter 18 verse 33 says, "You should not Should you not also have had mercy on your fellow slave in the same way that I had mercy on you? See, mercy rejected becomes mercy revoked. Not because God is cruel, but because mercy must transform us. If it doesn't, then we never received it at all. So we must look within ourselves and look for the signs. There are signs of a merciless heart. Someone with a merciless heart would be quick to expose and slow to cover. They may see people as problems, not souls. A merciless heart will remember every offense, but forget every kindness. They want wrath for others, but mercy for themselves. It may preach grace, but live in accusation. It may demand perfection, but offer none. See, the merciless, unfortunately, are often religious, but they are not Christ-like. Now, the world has false replacements for mercy. The first one we see would be tolerance. That's not mercy. See, tolerance accepts sin, but it doesn't heal it. Another false replacement for mercy would be niceness, which avoids truth just to keep the peace. Or it might even be flattery, which comforts the flesh but never convicts the soul. You see, these things are not mercy. They are cowardice dressed as compassion. True mercy confronts, but it does not crush. True mercy convicts, but it also restores. So the true reversal of this beatitude would be something like, woe to those who withhold mercy, for judgment will not wait for them. Or, cursed are those who show no mercy, for their own debts will be remembered. See, mercy's not optional. It's not soft. It's sacred. And I'm here to tell you that your eternity depends on it. Because there's an eternal context to this mercy, and it's that mercy will be measured back. Mercy is the measure you want in your final hour. Not justice, not fairness, but mercy. See, Matthew chapter 7 verse 2 says, with the measure you use, it will be measured to you. Romans chapter 4 verse 8 says, blessed is the man whose sin the Lord does not take into account. And we may be familiar with the Lord's Prayer where it says, forgive us our debts as we also have forgiven our debtors. That's found in Matthew 6:12. See, the merciful will receive mercy, not because they earned it, but because they were transformed by it. So some questions, as I do. Ask, how do I pray for mercy while refusing to give it? How do I pray for mercy while refusing to give it? Have I confused mercy with enabling? Or have I confused mercy with cowardice? Maybe ask yourself, am I storing up judgment for others while expecting grace for myself? Because I'm here to tell you today, you cannot hold someone else's throat and ask God to release your debt. You cannot choke a brother with bitterness and expect to stand clean at the judgment seat. It's time to let go. It's time to forgive. It's time to cover what you once exposed. And remember what was covered for you. The cross is the mercy seat, but only for the merciful. So this beatitude, blessed are the merciful, for they shall receive mercy. Think about it. The cursed are cruel. The cursed are the cold. Cursed are the justified in their vengeance, for they will find no mercy when they need it most. Because the king is coming, and his throne is built on justice and mercy. And I'm here to tell you, you will receive one. And it's going to be based on which you gave. So choose now. Will you be found merciful, or will you be found wanting?